Hi everybody! Today I'm going to show you how to bake some holiday sugar cookies. It's a really simple recipe and I've gathered together all the ingredients you need plus the tools. So you need flour, baking powder, a little bit of salt, butter, vanilla extract, icing sugar, measuring cups and spoons, 2 bowls, and a nice big wooden spoon. Okay, so before we get started, you want to make sure you wash your hands. Then we're going to add the butter to a bowl to cream in with the sugar. Now the trick to mixing sugar in with butter is to make sure it's at room temperature, and then you can cut it up into smaller pieces like this to make it easier to mix. Now we're working with powdered sugar, 1 1/4 cup. And because it's powdered sugar, you want to add it slowly. You don't want to add all of it, otherwise it will fly up and make a huge mess. So I'm going to cream in all of that powdered sugar into our butter. Wow, creaming butter takes a lot of elbow grease, but once your butter is at a smooth consistency, you're gonna add in 1 egg, and some vanilla. And we're gonna mix that in until it's all the same consistency. Okay, so once all of our wet ingredients are mixed together, we can start working with our dry ingredients. So I've already measured out our flour, and we're going to add 1 teaspoon of baking powder and a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Now I'm just going to use the measuring spoon to mix that all in together. And then we're going to slowly add that into our wet mixture. So in about 3 parts, we'll mix it in. Just a little bit at a time. And just like creaming the butter, near the end, this is going to take a lot of elbow grease. Okay, so once all of your ingredients are mixed together to make one solid consistency, that means it all is the same texture, you're going to put a little bit of flour on your work surface. This is a bit of powdered sugar, so I'm just going to add a little bit of flour to that. I'm going to dump it out. On the counter. And we're going to roll it into kind of 2 cookie sausages. I like to split it in half and make 2 to get separate ones. Good if you have a little bit of flour on your hands too, so it's not too sticky. Split it in half. Kind of like you're playing with Play-Doh. You get to roll it out. Now, I like to go about this thickness, because what you're gonna do, you're gonna roll those 2 out. You're gonna wrap them up in some saran wrap or parchment paper, and then they go in the refrigerator to chill for 2 hours. Okay, so now that your cookie dough has been in the fridge for 2 hours, you're going to turn on your oven to 350 degrees. You're going to get baking pans and anything you might want to decorate your cookies with. You can also decorate them after they've baked with icing. Okay, now that our oven is preheated and our dough is chilled, we're going to start cutting up our cookies. Make sure you wash your hands again. You don't want to slice your cookies too thick or they won't cook properly. That one's a bit too thick. So we're gonna go about 1 centimeter, like that. And this is where you can put them on the sheet plain, or if you want to decorate them with some sprinkles, you can do that. These shouldn't expand too much in size, so you can put them fairly close together, but not too close. Okay, now we'll place them in the oven, and we're gonna leave them in there for about 9 minutes. Okay, so mine cooked for about 12 minutes. And see how the bottoms are starting to go a little bit golden brown there? That's when we know they're ready to come out. Don't forget an oven mitt. Beautiful. Okay, once they're out of the oven, you can set them to cool for about 5 minutes. Okay, so now that your cookies have cooled for 5 minutes, you can put them on a plate, or put them in a Tupperware, or you can decorate them. So I don't have any icing, but I'm gonna decorate mine with some cinnamon honey because it's my favorite. And then enjoy. Delicious.